Hello YouTube, this is Augustus Larch. There is so many timber hewing videos on YouTube that I do it all the time, so I may have a video up, I can't remember, but I'm going to do one now. And what I'm going to make is some planters. So you can see it gets kind of wild, like I'm using this popple. It's mostly balsam poplar and a little bit of aspen, and I've just cut it up over the years. And here's some dry ones, and these are all dry. And here's some out here. And you see there's a lot of knots in there, kind of wild. And here's some ones I've already made. And I don't really get too excited about making them so straight, because they're a curved piece of wood, and I'm going to cut these down into little pieces anyway, so it really won't matter. Like, if it gets really wild like this, I'll just quit hewing it out, because I got 4 square surfaces right about here. Get kind of wild, but what you do is you just match them end for end or whatever, and it doesn't matter much how wild they are, because they all fit together. And if you want to see my planters finished, there's other videos on YouTube of my planters. But I was just gonna chop a little bit here. Here's my axe. I got it on eBay. It's a left-hand bevel broad axe, and I picked through the handles at the farm supply store, and I found one that was curved, which wouldn't be no good on a double bit axe, but it works on here. And this is a double bit axe handle, and they usually fit these broad axes. And what the left and the right hand bevel means is what side of the log you cut it from. So I'm going to be cutting from the left hand side of the log. And I don't know, I see all these guys on YouTube and they have all these witness marks or whatever, like relief cuts down the end of the log. That's the reason you got a broad axe. When you do all those extra cuts, that's because you don't have a broad axe. You have a regular carpenter axe or something. So with a double bevel on it. But this, see, it's got a chisel head. So anybody who knows basic woodworking, if you put the chisel on the flat against the wood, if the wood is down there, that it's not going to dig in and it won't fall the grain. The only chance it'll fall the grain is if it's like a hard wood like tamarack or ironwood or hickory or something like that. But we ain't gonna run into any bitternut or whatever hard wood like that. And then you'd need another side, because if you came to a knot like on this, if I was cutting on this side and if the nut started falling right to the middle of the timber, well then I'd just get out my right hand bevel and cut the knot from the other way, you see, and then it would even itself out. So that's what a right and left hand, it's not what hand you are, it's what side of the log you cut from. So alright, I'm gonna do some cutting right here now. See? Then you lie that down like this. I'm not going to do the whole log because that would be a 10-minute video. But you can do a whole log in about 10 minutes. So you just, once you get the flat side done, you just put it down on the log and keep going. And kind of don't worry about it getting exactly 90. Because what I do is I mean, it's not going to be perfect as you can see. But when you're building it, you're going to do some trimming with your axe anyway to make it fit. And it's not a big deal to like trim a corner that's a little bit out of 90. But it's good enough for making planters because these, they're against the ground and they're not treated. So it's pretty much just holding the soil together. So until it kind of gains a little higher elevation, like there's a mound of dirt there. That's kind of my theory. But it needs to, so you get kind of a raised bed planters. But I start with them off really high. And I should make a video about my planters, but that's cutting timbers. Thank you for watching YouTube.